Hi guys, I hope you are having a magically delicious day. I am your girl Kara and you're watching the LarKara NiaKim, where we're going to be talking about everything about empowerment, body positivity, beauty, and naturally style. Okay, as you all know, if you watched some of my videos before, I am a thick woman. Okay, so we're also going to be diving in more about just a lot of plus size style, plus size fashion, a lot of plus size issues. And then you also know that I'm a black woman, so we're gonna be talking about a lot of black beauty, a black natural beauty. You see my hair is a afro, so we're gonna be talking about natural hair. She is your one-stop natural shop to showing who you are specifically, where we are on this channel to show you how to be the most authentic you possible. We're going to start today about how to accept our natural beauty. So what is your natural beauty? If you were to ask me, your beauty that naturally occurs, like you wake up in the morning, there you go. You're not looking in the mirror and you're saying, oh my God, I look a mess. You're looking in the mirror and you're like, ooh, girl, you're hot. Girl, you're fire. Girl, pressure. That's what this is the mentality we are carrying on for the rest of our lives. We're not waking up in the morning no more and looking in the mirror. Every time we see ourselves in the mirror, we're not talking about what we need to do and how we need to do it and what we need. We look in the mirror and we're saying, oh girl, you look good. Oh girl, you're pressure. Oh girl, you are abundant. Oh girl, you are blessed. Oh girl, you are loved. This is what we're saying in our mirrors, okay? And how do we get there? By accepting our natural beauty is how we access our core, authentic self, okay? How we reach that person that's within, that is uninfluenced by anything that's going around them, especially our standards of society and whatever and whoever is telling you what to do at that moment. So that's what I mean when I say how to embrace your natural beauty, how to show up as yourself naturally, authentically, and know that you're beautiful and know that you're that one. A big problem for a lot of people who cannot accept their natural beauty is a lot of insecurities. And that's really just the heart of this video. It's literally how to embrace all of who you are naturally. And it starts with a lot of things that we went through either conditioning, nature versus nurture, being a product of our society. So how do we find and go back to who we originally are versus the person that we deem that's not worthy because we're trying to fit a mold? One thing I want us to talk about is our insecurities. It is, except for looking at our insecurity as something that's threatening, as something that we should hate, as something that we should shy away from or be shameful of, invite your insecurities in as a friend. Sit down with them, have some tea, talk about it. Say, why am I insecure? A lot of times you will see that it's because you've been conditioned a certain type of way. You know, someone has said something to you, or thought patterns, or societal, you don't fit in a certain societal box. Or literally have to sit down with yourself and invite those insecurities in and ask why. I have not been a big fan of my looks and a big fan of just my existence as a person for a long time. And when I was actually I sat down and actually did the work of literally looking at myself and saying, what do I not like about myself? Everything that I pointed out about myself was literally because somebody else had something to say about it. For example, I am a heavy, curvy, thick, black woman, okay? I'm tall, I'm 5'9", okay? And a lot of my life, I was bigger than a lot of people. Kids at school, people, I'm still bigger than a lot of men. You know, I'm a big woman. So a lot of people will make you feel bad about who you are because sometimes you are going above and beyond the average. Listen, I've weighed more than the average. I've been higher, taller than the average. And now I can look at it and love myself because I realized my insecurities was because so many people had so much shit to say about me that I looked at it and realized, why do I care? I don't care.
Give a fuck. Do I look like I give a fuck? Because I don't. I don't care. I don't care.
I care because I don't. That's literally the instant mental shift was literally I hated my body because people had something to say. Once I got done with that and snipped that at the bud and I said, who are these people? I don't care. What do they look like? It cleared away. It didn't happen in one day. Of course, I had to constantly look in the mirror because all the times I looked in the mirror my entire life, I looked at myself and I was like, oh, I hate my body. Oh, I hate who I am. Oh, I hate this about me. And then when I just sat there and said, you know what? I can't hate this. I have to accept me. I gotta accept my skin tone. I have to accept my height. I have to accept that I'm a bigger woman. I have to accept that I'm a black woman. I had to accept that I have 4C hair. And once I was able to literally sit in the mirror and say, I fucking exist, it was like chains broke. The clouds parted, everything was happy. And from there, I was able to build my own, what people would like to say, my aesthetic. And you can check it out, actually, shameless plug, follow me on Instagram. Right here at _ I forgot what it is right now, but I'm probably gonna go back to the LarKara NiaKim, and we're just gonna do that. But follow me on Instagram. Once you release those demons, because that's what I like to call your insecurity, your demons, the ones that you can, you know, and this is gonna be different because you have to think about, if you look in the mirror, there are things that you don't like about you. Do you A, change it, B, accept it? You only really got two choices: change it or accept it. And if you can't change it, then you have no choice but to accept it. If you can change it, please use the healthiest route before you start doing anything that is unsafe to your body. Do a lot of research, okay? And literally do that. For example, again, I had to accept my weight, I had to accept my skin, I had to accept my hair, but I didn't necessarily had to. Did I say my weight? I meant to say my height. I accepted my height, I accepted my skin tone, I accepted my hair, but then I didn't like my weight. I knew I didn't like my weight. So what do? I lost weight. Was it by the healthiest way I lost weight? Who knows? I don't know yet. I still haven't. I still can't find out my eating regimen. That's something else. But the pounds came off, and I tend to try to stay active. I'm not going to the gym. Not if I don't have to. Okay, but I will go outside. I will go run. I will go take a 3-mile walk. I will do other things to make sure my body's moving. I will do a little yoga. I will do a little Pilates. And then once I was able to get to a point where I actually just liked how I looked, mind you, this is a practice. This is not going to happen overnight. I think I'm going to keep saying that through the video, but again, this is not an overnight thing. You have to constantly show up in the mirror, constantly show up in your thoughts, constantly show up in your internal conversation to know that you're a beautiful person, that you're a good person, blah, 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 blah. Look in the mirror, say the same things, affirm yourself. So I had to literally accept things a part of me that I couldn't change. So now I'm a beautiful, big black Amazon who likes to wear her 4C hair out. And I'm okay with that because I know inside of this is a lot of things that are a lot deeper and a lot more valuable than just being this vessel, right? But we also want to take care and love the one body the one look, the one life that we have, the pinnacle of accepting your natural beauty, when you can just go out and enjoy yourself because of who you are, knowing who you are, and liking who you are. So there are some things that you should definitely do when you're in a conscious state of trying to embrace yourself. Some things that I have done was not wear makeup, wore my hair as a TWA, a small shrunken afro in its most natural state. Do your best to stand up in the energy that you want to stand in every day and move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really it. So I would love for you to also share your story about your insecurities, or what would you like to change? What would you need to accept about yourself? And also, what are some things that you need to do to push yourself into the comfort zone of being into your natural beauty? Let's talk about it in the comments. I'll see y'all later. Bye.